Hi everyone and welcome to today's video. Today's video is all about how to invest 10k. So in today's video, I'm going to tell you all of the best ways that you can invest £10,000 to make sure that you maximize your returns. That's what today's video is all about. Before we get started, please do give the video a like. It really helps out the channel and I appreciate it. Thanks for liking the video. Also, feel free to leave a comment and also subscribe if you want to see more videos from me. Thanks for liking, commenting and subscribing. Let's get into the video. If you saved yourself £10,000, then you've come to the right place to find out how you can invest your money to make sure you maximize your returns and you can grow that 10k to much more. So let's get started with the first way that you can invest that £10,000. The number one best way to invest your £10,000 is in index funds. Index funds are a low-cost way of getting access to the stock market. When you buy into an index fund, you get access to a basket of companies' stocks. So these stocks vary depending on which index you're buying into. For example, you could buy into the S&P 500 and then you would get access to the top 500 companies in the US. You then get a small piece of all of these companies. For example, if you buy into an index that tracks the S&P 500, you get a small piece of the top 500 companies. If you buy into a global stock market index fund, then you'll get access to the top companies worldwide. An example of an S&P 500 index fund is VOO if you're investing with Vanguard, investing with Hargreaves Lansdown, Fidelity or Trading 212, then there is the Legal & General US Index. So these are some examples of some index funds that you could get invested in. I have some videos about the best index funds to invest in 2024. I will link these above. Fees are low because there's no active management. The fund simply tracks an index. This means that they offer a low-cost way to realise the potential gains to be found in the stock market. And the power of compound interest means that you will gain money on your gains and this will keep compounding over time. For example, the S&P 500 has an average annual return of 10.26% since its inception in 1957 up until the end of 2023. So that gives you an indication of the kind of returns you might expect. Of course, we can't predict the stock market, but the trend is always going upwards. And if you do miss out on the best days in the stock market, then you do miss out on a large amount of the potential returns. All the more reason to get that £10,000 invested in index funds today. And if you do invest that £10,000 today, you could be £800,000 richer in 40 years' time. I'll put the exact amount on the screen. It's a little bit less than £800,000 if you invested that £10,000 today and let it compound for the next 40 years. This is with no extra deposits added, but with simply that £10,000 invested today. Your all-time rate of return would be nearly 8,000%, and it would take you just 6 years and 4 months to double your investment. So this just shows you the power of compound interest. Invest your £10,000 for 42 years and 4 months and you would become a millionaire. So with just 2 extra years, you would be able to make yourself a millionaire. If you want to become a millionaire sooner than that, then double your investment, invest £20,000 today and you'd be a millionaire in 36 years' time. The longer your money is invested in the stock market, the longer it has time to grow, which is why they say that time in the market beats timing the market. So the best thing to do is invest your money in index funds today. The second best way to invest £10,000 is in dividend-paying stocks and ETFs. So if you want to invest for income or you're closer to retirement age, then dividend-paying stocks and ETFs could be an ideal investment for you. They allow you to earn an income from your investments by paying out quarterly dividends. Good dividend-paying companies are companies that are stable and well established, and they pay out dividends as a thank you for being invested in them. And it's usually because they don't need to put that money back into the growth of the company because the company has been around for a long time and it's a stable company. Popular dividend-paying companies are Apple, Amazon, Tesla, Coca-Cola, AT&T, those are some examples. Or you can invest in a high dividend ETF such as VHYL. I like this one myself. So this is the Vanguard All World FTSE High Dividend Yield. The ticker again is VHYL, and this one tracks an index of high dividend paying companies from across the world. This is a great way of spreading your risk and investing in high dividend companies. Dividend yields can vary widely, so be sure to check that out before you invest. Dividends are usually paid quarterly and they depend on the number of shares that you have. Once the dividend is paid out as income, you can choose whether you want to reinvest that money or you can withdraw it as cash. So that was another great way to invest your £10,000. Number 3 is to invest in property. So property is still a good and stable way to invest your cash. With the £10,000, perhaps you could put that towards a deposit for a first property or an investment property. Or alternatively, you can use that £10,000 to invest in a REIT or some REITs. A REIT is a real estate investment trust that owns income-producing properties, so these can be any commercial properties, like offices, shopping centres and hotels. They're a great way to access the benefits of investing in property even if you don't have the capital to invest in a property yourself or you don't want the hassle of that, then you can invest in a REIT. I'm going to make a video about my favourite REITs, so that's coming up, watch out for that. So whether you invest your £10,000 in property or REITs, it's still a great way to invest it. Option number 4 is to invest in a business or a side hustle. This could be your own business or somebody else's business. You could build your own great business with a small amount of initial investment. Perhaps you could use this money to get started with your business, perhaps investing in a website or buying stock, materials or other equipment that you might need to start your business. You could use this money to develop something that's already in the works or start something new, and this could lead to a large amount of income over time, so it's definitely worthwhile considering. Option number 5, and something that we should all consider, even if you don't invest the full £10,000 in this, it could be worthwhile putting some of the £10,000 aside to invest in yourself. Investing in yourself will help you achieve your goals, not just financial ones, and it will really allow you to put your best foot forward in life as well as your financial life. You could invest some of the money in learning something new, whether that's for your business or outside of your business. You could just invest in a hobby, something that you enjoy and get some value from. It can take many forms and it's different for everyone, but it's definitely a worthwhile way to invest the money. That's it for today's video. Those were the best ways to invest £10,000. I hope you enjoyed it and found it useful. If you did make it this far, please do give the video a like. Also comment down below if you enjoyed the video, and be sure to stick around by subscribing to the channel as well. Thanks for liking, comment and subscribing and making it this far, and I'll see you next time.